The marble pillar was cold against my spine when my sister shoved me behind it. "Don't ruin this," she hissed. "You're an embarrassment." Music swelled, guests laughed, cameras flashed. I watched my fiancé, no, her groom now, straighten his cufflinks at the altar like nothing in the world had ever broken him. I didn't cry. I never do when it matters. That's when a man sat beside me on the hidden bench meant for staff. Tailored suit, calm breath, eyes that missed nothing. "Play along," he whispered, like we'd rehearsed it. I recognized him instantly. You don't forget a face that moves markets. I met my sister years earlier when she taught me how to smile politely while cutting deeper than a blade. Blood doesn't guarantee loyalty. It just guarantees proximity. When I got engaged to Daniel, she was my loudest supporter, my mirror, my shadow. She said she loved how happy I looked. She said it often enough that I believed her. Daniel was careful. That was his first lie. Careful men don't get careless, they get confident. He started coming home late, not smelling like perfume, too obvious, but like hotel soap. He stopped asking about my day. He started correcting me in public. Small things, the kind people dismiss, the kind women are trained to forgive. The message came at 2:11 a.m. Not to me, to my old tablet, still synced to his account. She deserves to know, but not yet. Attached was a photo of a ring, my ring, on my sister's hand. I didn't scream, I didn't confront. I archived the evidence and slept like a woman who had just been handed a weapon. I learned fast about shell companies, about prenuptial loopholes Daniel had bragged about at dinners, assuming I was too in love to listen. I listened. I documented. I met with a lawyer who didn't smile. I transferred nothing that couldn't be traced back to him. I let him feel safe. Then I met the billionaire by accident, or fate, or strategy wearing coincidence as a coat. He was an investor Daniel desperately needed. I was the woman Daniel had underestimated. When the billionaire realized I knew the numbers better than my fiancé, he didn't look surprised. He looked impressed. "You want justice," he said once, not a question. "I want balance," I replied. So I waited. Through the breakup announcement that painted me as unstable, through my sister's engagement party where I was conspicuously uninvited, through the wedding invitation that arrived anyway, heavy with mockery. That's how I ended up behind a pillar. The billionaire adjusted his cuff. "When I stand," he murmured, "you'll walk beside me." The music softened. He rose. The room shifted. Whispers followed him like a tide. He congratulated the bride and groom with a voice that carried. Then he spoke about integrity, about partnerships, about trust. Daniel's smile faltered. "I was prepared to announce a joint venture today," the billionaire said. Prepared. Prepared is a dangerous word when spoken slowly. "But after reviewing recent information," he continued, "I've decided to withdraw. Permanently." My sister's hand tightened around her bouquet. The billionaire turned, extended his arm to me. Gasps sliced the air as I stepped into the light. I saw my sister's face collapse, piece by piece. Daniel's knees locked. He knew. He finally knew. The billionaire didn't stop. He named the shell accounts, the misrepresented assets, the breach of contract Daniel had committed, assuming marriage would shield him from scrutiny. "It won't," he said calmly. "Nothing does." Security moved. Phones recorded. The officiant froze mid-breath. Daniel was shaking now, not metaphorically, physically. A man realizing the floor has vanished beneath him. My sister looked at me like she'd never seen me before. She hadn't. She'd only ever seen what she could use. I leaned close enough for her to hear. "You hid me behind a pillar," I said softly. "I built a stage." The wedding ended without vows, without applause, without a future. Later, alone, I felt the release hit like a quiet wave. Not joy, something cleaner. Relief sharpened into power. I didn't win by screaming. I won by waiting. And that, I've learned, is how you rise. Silently, precisely, while they're still laughing, thinking you're hidden.